It is another episode in the series, of course, the fourth of Soja Weekly Update, the most reliable and authentic platform where you get the activities and operational breakthroughs of the Nigerian army as we strive to keep the nation safe and free from all aggressions. Come along with us in just a moment. I am Francis Kabile. Nigerian army troops eliminate vicious terrorist Kingpin Kachalla in Zamfara. In a ferocious strike, troops in a deliberate and discreetly coordinated offensive have eliminated the terrorist Kingpin, infamously known as Halilibu Buzu, also known as Kachalla, and a good number of its fighters in Mayanchi village. The troops took the offensive to a notorious terrorist identified crossing point in Mayanchi, Maru local government area of Zamfara state. The terrorist Kingpin and his fighters, who put up a fierce resistance on encountering the troops, however, succumbed to the overwhelming firepower of the valiant troops. On winning the firefight, the troops recovered 2 rocket-propelled grenade guns, 3 PKT guns, 5 AK-47 rifles, 479 rounds of PKT ammunition, 366 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, 182 rounds of machine gun 1 ammunition, 1 rocket-propelled gun bomb, 29 AK-47 magazines, 30 motorcycles, 2 Android phones and 2 Yiki phones. Acting on reliable intelligence, troops stationed in Kaduna State launched a highly coordinated operation aimed at rescuing abducted persons from violent extremist camps. Engaging in an intense firefight at Chigbolu village, Kachalla local government area, the troops overpowered the terrorists, forcing them to flee and abandoning their captives. A thorough sweep of the area led to the rescue of 13 victims, comprising 6 males and 7 females, as well as the recovery of 1 AK-47 rifle, 87 rounds of 7.63mm ammunition, 4 magazines, 4 locally fabricated rifles, and the sum of 192,220 naira. Additionally, 5 solar panels, 5 mobile phones, dry rations, and clothing items were recovered. The rescued victims have been promptly evacuated to 1 Division Medical Services and Hospital for medical attention. In another decisive operation, troops in Kachalla local government area have intercepted 2 notorious terrorist logistics suppliers, Malam Usman Wakili and Salisu Idris, at Kagarko village. The troops confiscated the sum of 1,306,700 naira, 3 SIM cards, 2 mobile phones, 3 national identity cards, 8 ATM cards, 2 MoneyPoint POS machines, and MTN MiFi and other items from the suspects.
In a world where information is power, stay ahead of the curve with Nigerian Army Info TV. Our mission is to keep you informed about the activities, achievements, and sacrifices of Nigerian Army troops. We strive in our efforts to defend the nation and protect our citizens. From exclusive interviews with top brass to behind-the-scenes footage of our operations, we bring you the stories that matter about your army. Subscribe now to Nigerian Army Info TV on YouTube and follow us on social media to stay up to date on all our latest videos and updates. Nigerian Army Info TV. Stay informed, stay ahead. Nigerian Army Info TV.
From the 1 Division, where troops raided a terrorist hideout in Gobarawa Forest in Biriningwari area, forcing the criminals to flee in disarray on sighting the troops. The troops recovered an AK-47 rifle, 16 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition, and 5 motorcycles abandoned by the fleeing terrorists. In 3 division area of responsibility, troops stationed in Gwaram village, Kanam local government area, successfully extricated 2 victims. Troops crack down on kidnappers in Taraba state. In a crackdown against criminal activities in Taraba state, troops of 6th Brigade Nigerian Army, under the auspices of Operation Wild Struck, have arrested the suspected kidnappers, informants, and recovered an AK-47 rifle and a vehicle in 2 separate operations. The intelligence-driven operation conducted on Saturday, 6 September 2024 led to the arrest of Miss Marcus Grace, a suspect informant for kidnappers and a member of a notorious kidnap gang. She was arrested in Sunday village, Wukari local government area of Taraba state, following the abduction of one Malam Saidu in Benue state. Troops have also nabbed 2 suspects for illegal possession of automatic firearm. The suspects, Malam Abubakar Adamu and Malam Isa Ibrahim, were arrested while conveying an AK-47 rifle in a vehicle at Bantaje town, also in Wukari local government area. The suspects are currently undergoing preliminary investigation. Now, troops of 6th Division of the Nigerian Army in the Niger Delta, in a series of operations, have arrested 7 suspected oil thieves and seized over 280,000 liters of stolen crude oil in the geopolitical region. The operations conducted within the week also resulted in the destruction of over 63 illegal oil refining sites, as well as uncovering of 11 illegal oil siphoning connections. Acting on credible intelligence on the suspicious movement of 3 speedboats, the troops intercepted a large wooden boat siphoning crude oil from a barge at an NNPC flow station. Over 198,000 liters, including a barge, tugboats, and speedboats, were recovered. In other operations, troops uncovered and destroyed illegal refining sites, oil cooking pots, and reservoirs in various communities in Rivers, Abia, and Delta states, during which they also confiscated thousands of liters of stolen crude oil and arrested several suspects. The operations are part of the ongoing efforts to tackle economic sabotage in Nigeria's oil and gas sector by combating illegal oil bunkering and other criminal activities in the Niger Delta region. While the success of 7th Division of the Nigerian Army soldiers is on the conduct rescue mission to extricate flood disaster victims in Maiduguri, in a heroic display of bravery and service to humanity, troops of the Nigerian Army were at the forefront of rescue operations in Maiduguri, Borno State, as severe flooding devastated the city. The relentless efforts of the troops in evacuating trapped flood victims, predominantly the aged, women and children, have brought succor and relief to thousands of displaced residents in the northeastern city. Aside from the rescue efforts, the military has commenced distribution of essential supplies such as food, water, and medical aid to the affected communities. Meanwhile, in Goza local government area, troops launched a deadly ambush on terrorists attempting to transit from Sambisa forest to the Mandara mountains, eliminating 2 terrorists in an intense shootout. In other news, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taurid Lagbaja, inaugurates CIMIC project in Okuku community, says Nigerian Army is people-centric. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Taurid Lagbaja, has inaugurated civil-military cooperation project in Okuku Odotin local government area of Osun State on Tuesday, 10 September 2024.
In line with the efforts of the Nigerian Army to give back to community where we have officers who have risen to the enviable rank of Major General come from, and in recognition of the dedicated and selfless service of Major General E.F. Kachalla to the Army and the nation. We are here today to commission a series of impactful projects in Okuku land. Therefore, I, Lieutenant General T. Lagbaja, the Chief of Army Staff, hereby commission these newly installed 500 kVA transformer that's already been energized here in Okuku, Ogolua community in Okuku land. This day, the 10th of September 2024, to the glory of God and the benefit of humanity.
The projects executed in honor of the Military Secretary Army, Major General Folusho Onyelola, are parts of special civil-military cooperation intervention projects in communities of senior Army officers who have attained the enviable rank of Major General. The projects include renovations of Odotin Grammar School Examination Hall, donation of 200 tables and chairs, installation of a 500 kVA transformer, and electrification expansion in Odoigbo Ogoluwa community. Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja emphasized that the Nigerian Army aims to strengthen ties with civilians, promote security and unity.
I'm truly honored to officially hand over these projects to the peace-loving people of Okuku. And I want to commend Major General Onyelola for identifying the essential needs of the community and executing these beneficial projects to address them.
The Olokuku of Okuku, Oba Abioye Oyebode Oluronketu, expressed gratitude for the Army's contribution to the community, noting that this was the first visit of the Chief of Army Staff to the town.
This visit is unique and has been the first in the history of this ancient town.
Remain focused and disciplined. Major General Oji Onubogo charges troops of 2 divisions. The General Officer commanding 2 Division Nigerian Army, Major General Obina Onubogo, has charged 433 young officers and soldiers who recently graduated from the exercise Shining Star 6 training at the Adekunle Fajunyi cantonment in Ibadan.
You have completed the course, and the important thing is for you to go back and ensure that you show what you've done. Show the discipline, remember your training in depot, remember your in-barrack training, in addition to this Shining Star training.
The 6 weeks training is designed to develop troops' professional competence and equip them with basic military tactics required to counter evolving security challenges. The training includes basic battle drills, field craft, signals, and communication procedures on armed combat, medics, range classification, among others. Major General Onubogo congratulated the students and urged them to remain focused, disciplined, and be good ambassadors of the Nigerian Army. He also cautioned them against unprofessional conduct on social media and vices that could destroy their careers. In the cherry news of this episode, Nigerian Army boosts troops' welfare with modern accommodation as the move was to enhance the well-being of its personnel. The Nigerian Army commissioned a modern transit accommodation at Efron Barracks in Warri, Delta State. The 68-room facility, which can house at least 140 soldiers, was inaugurated by Major General Jamal Abdul Salam, General Officer commanding 6th Division. The transit accommodation features 68 rooms, 18 bathrooms, and 3 central kitchens, demonstrating the impact of corporate social responsibility and partnership between the Nigerian Army and Tantita Security Services Limited. That's it for now. You can follow us on all our social media handles at Nigeria Army Info on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook and X for more information about the activities of the Nigerian Army. Remember, security is about partnership, so partner with the Nigerian Army to serve you better. I am Francisca Bile. Thanks for watching.